Hello, everyone. My name is Summer Craig, and I'm excited to be here with you today. I have a personal story to share with you. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Now, please share with me where are you listening in from? For those of you that are just jumping on, where are you listening in from? If you wouldn't mind to comment, and please share this with anybody that you think might be interested in my personal story. My name is Summer Craig with Summer Craig Jewelry. And I am here in Lexington, Kentucky. Not originally from here, but I've lived here since 2007. Originally born and raised in California, but most of my life I spent in Illinois, central Illinois, about 2 hours south of Chicago. Well, let me tell you my story. I have started my own jewelry line back in 2004. The end of 2004 really was the start of me designing jewelry. And I never thought when I was a little girl or even in college that I'd ever be doing jewelry design at all. I actually went and studied communications, studied sociology as a minor, and I loved design. After I graduated college, I was embarking on interior design, took a couple of years of residential design, and loved creating personalized interiors for friends and different people that I had met along the way. And so I really was building that business, but I was buying already made jewelry, like by the name brands out there, like those home party catalogs. I was buying this pretty good looking jewelry, but the price points, I was always looking at the design of the necklaces and I was thinking, this is made with glass. Some of this is stone, some of it's glass. The clasp is not what I would have put with a necklace for the price that I paid. And then everybody that was at these parties were buying the same pieces. So nothing was really different. If I had it on, it was, everybody else had it on. And the prices were just a little higher than what I would think for the quality that I was buying. But I'd, been buying, I loved jewelry. It was one of those things that made me stand out, was wearing nice, bold jewelry. But it wasn't until my husband's brother married a gal who went to these gem and jewelry shows with her mother and her grandma. And at that time, I was 2 years into interior design consulting, making interiors personalized for people, and loved the way that I would help women feel about the spaces they were living in. And I loved the reaction they would get after me, coming up with custom florals and colors and drapes and accessories. Anyway, so we started going to these gem and jewelry shows, and it dawned on me, like, we can buy this already made, which we were buying this already made jewelry for a great price, but it was like nice stones and then this crappy clasp. And I thought, between spending the money that I was spending on the home show jewelry and then the money that I was spending on this wholesale jewelry and still not really exactly getting what I wanted, I thought, well, maybe I'll teach myself how to make jewelry. I was already designing and loved interior design. I'm like, why don't I embark on trying to learn how to make jewelry? And so she and I both, my sister-in-law and I both, got a couple of books, bought some strands of semi-precious gemstones, and we really fell in love with all of these different stones that were at these gem and jewelry shows. But we bought a couple of books at Barnes and Noble and self-taught, just how to wire wrap, I already had the ability to put designs together. I knew what I liked, but it was just a matter of figuring out the craftsmanship. So after about 6 months or so, we started getting compliments on the pieces that we were wearing, and we thought, well, why don't we just try to sell it and see what happens? So we set up a booth at the high school. It was a band fundraiser, $50 for a booth at this craft fair. And so that's what we did. We set it up right before the holidays, and we did really well. And that was kind of the start of it all. But I figured I wanted to make something that was more unique. in my opinion, it's all about the necklace. It's all about having a great custom look, a unique look that really showcases your own personal style. And I liked high-end materials, uh, interesting metal finishes with gemstones, semi-precious gemstones, and that's what I thrive on, is just making gemstone jewelry, semi-precious gemstone jewelry with really great quality gemstones and unique finishes of metal. So I'm what you consider a component jeweler. I love to design with awesome, different, unique components, whether it's semi-precious gemstones, unique pearls, finishes of metal. That is one thing that I thrive on. But then what's really cool about what I do is seeing how my jewelry has made people feel over the years. I've been doing it now since 2005 and love it. And it's always fun to see. I was doing art shows for many, many years, and it wasn't until just about a year and a half I decided to do a website. I guess we had a website years ago with my sister-in-law and I, but a couple of years ago I started to get a website going, wanting to get my products in front of the people that had bought from me before. And but I love going to art shows and seeing people, meeting new customers, and finding out how my jewelry has made them feel, why they like it. It's always exciting to see that. What I'm going to be doing with you guys, hopefully every Sunday, is what I want to do, is like a Sundays with Summer, kind of just share with you, or actually you tell me what things that you would like help with, because I know that some people have a hard time accessorizing with jewelry. They don't know what to wear with different necklines, different outfits. So I was thinking that I would do a Sundays with Summer where I'd spend 30 minutes or so every Sunday answering your questions, figuring out what your challenges are, showing you some of the new exciting pieces that I've been making, the different stones. I thought that'd be kind of a fun time for us to get together and connect and figure out what I can help you with when it comes to jewelry, fashion, or what have you. So I would really be curious to know what ideas you would have on things that I can come and share with you. I know that in the past we had some questions out there about what earrings should I wear when it comes to scarves, or what jewelry should I wear when it comes to wearing scarves now that we're going into the fall with sweaters and scarves. What bracelets, how do you layer with jewelry? What are the jewelry trends? How do I wear certain necklaces with different necklines? So if you would make a comment on this video and let me know any ideas that you have as far as what topics we can talk about. And for those of you that are maybe new to Summer Craig Jewelry, what I'm most excited about is in the last 6 months or so, I've been able to design pieces for women who are making a difference through nonprofit work. And a couple of organizations that I'm going to be featuring in the next couple of months. One is Sweet Blessings Cake here in Lexington, Kentucky, a woman that's started a nonprofit making these cakes for children in poverty and children with terminal illness. These cakes change it's an amazing organization anyway, but I wanted to get your feedback on a design that I'm coming out with for this organization and for this lady that I met who's amazing. And then another nonprofit, Be Anchored, I came out with a design for them, and I would love to show it to you and get your feedback on it. But as I start featuring different women, I've already featured a couple, but I'm looking for more. So if you have any women out there who you believe are really being the change that we want to see in the world, that are making a difference in the lives of others, whether it's the lives of other women or children, that's really my focus, is making a difference in the lives of women and children. So how can I maybe design a set of jewelry for that organization where profits would go back to them? So I'm looking for ideas and feedback from you guys on creating custom designs for those individuals. So that'll be kind of fun too. And then I'll show you behind the scenes how I start to think of a design, and then how it goes from beginning to end. So that would be fun to share with you guys a little bit behind the scenes. this necklace that I'm wearing today, this was one of my very first where I actually took, I drew it out on a piece of paper what I was wanting in this. This is a water buffalo horn necklace, and the first time I really drew out specifically what I was looking for in the way of a design, and had the lady that I met whose parents own the manufacturing plant, and I think it's Vietnam is where they're at. Anyway, I just designed it and I had her cut it specifically for me, and so I could show you a little bit of behind the scenes when it comes to thinking and then creating and then having it come to be. So it'd be kind of fun to show you how all that plays out. Or how I mix different stones in different colors and textures with different materials. So how do I create a design? I'll show you a little bit about that. But yeah, any ideas that you have, make a comment if you would, and just share that back with me, and I'll take all that into consideration. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. If you have not liked Summer Craig Jewelry, make sure you like and then choose to get the alerts whenever I go live, because I do plan to offer special discounts and giveaways. And as I'm coming out with new collections, I want you guys to be the first to know. And so like the page, and then you'll get notified when I go live, and my viewers will have first dibs on some of the discounts I'm going to be offering, special offers and giveaways too. So I don't want you to lose out on that. Well, thank you for these few minutes that you've been on with me. I appreciate your support, and I'll look for your comments and respond to your ideas. So I really appreciate all the ways that I can help you in the future. So thank you, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.